Hi all, welcome to this FIFA 18 training tip video focusing on what's actually an effective method to snipe players. LE96 covered a video on this as well. I'll leave a link to that down in the description below, guys. It's pretty useful. He covered it on icons and I'm going to cover this as well. So hopefully you had a good New Year and Christmas, guys. Smash links as always, sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, GLegend. All the links are down below for playlists on the channel and social media links as always. So basically there is what I deem 3 ways to snipe a card. The way is, a lot of people like to go start max price at 15 mil and then depending on what they want to do as a max buy now that maybe say 10%, and they'll just try and snipe like particular cards. This way I get bored in a minute. I can't be bored with this method. I could spend a minute just doing this method, and my biggest annoyance as well, you can flick through it pretty quickly. You can get like 100k done in like a minute. My biggest gripe is you can get locked out pretty quickly, but you also can make mistakes pretty easily. You can either easily get backed out, or you can do kind of the odd mistake here or there, and I just don't enjoy it. It's just not a fun method to use. Like, a lot of people swear by this method. I just find it very annoying. Plus I'd rather see what the cheapest is, because for all I know, I might miss a good deal popping up. Like, this for me, I just don't enjoy it. I know a lot of people rate it, but for me personally, I just don't enjoy this method whatsoever. Like, I'm flying through, as you can see, getting nothing to spot, and then obviously I'm backing out. It's just because you're trying to go so quick, and then you continually find you're making mistakes, and it gets kind of annoying and tedious. But it's still deemed a fun method by a few folk. Now, one method I like to refer to is, always like to look at what the lowest buy now is of a particular card, and then I just try and have so many on the screen at one time. Now, I try and look for anywhere between 4, ideally 3 at the lowest, 3 or 4, and then going from there to around about at least 8 or 9. I don't want to try and have a full page. And then what I do is I'll just do press Y for transfer targets, or I think it's triangle if you're on PlayStation, and then just press B for going back. I think it's circle on PlayStation, but that's all I do. I like to just do this way, and this is how I managed to snipe Haji, guys. This is when Haji popped up for me. This is how I managed to snipe him, and I've seen my fair share of icons pop up this way in particular. Most notable, not so long ago, I missed Zanetti last night, for example, which was kind of annoying. I was gutted, so I would have. This was done just before Zanetti, funnily enough, which was kind of annoying because I would have been kind of delighted if the method had pulled off and had sniped as Zanetti. Zanetti was the 88 version. He goes for around 450, 460, and one had popped up for 400k, and I just completely and utterly missed him. This is. I even use this method when it comes to sniping informs, sniping 83s, 84s, 85s, 86s. It's whatever I might see that pops up that's worth sniping. And the other way to kind of mix it up is you press, obviously, compare price, and it reloads pretty quick. Now, your biggest problem is you can only do this so much in a short space of time, because what you'll find is fairly quickly that you will get transfer banned pretty quickly, because it's EA kind of assumes that something's amiss, and I can kind of understand why. But no, it's like, as a method, compare price and doing the transfer targets, for me, are the method I like to refer to, because they're good methods, and I always like to see what's available, because you never know what might pop up. Could be a cheap deal, could be because for all I know, I could set the filter down to say 10k less and just doing the minus, and for all I know, like say Henry or Roberto Carlos or Ronaldinho, whoever, might just have popped up at that price, and I would be gutted. I know in theory you could go up a little bit more, but then your biggest problem is you might end up with a full page, and as you can see, we've been locked out, and I think that's going to be the case, yeah, from there, which is kind of a bit of annoyance. But when you can jump back into the game, you can always refer back to just sniping away on transfer targets. That's the safest way I find. Well, hopefully you find this useful, guys. Let me know in the comments down below what methods you've been using for sniping. Smash like always, sub to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you all later.